Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. So today we're taking a look at and unboxing something pretty cool. This is the Pixel 6a, a mid-range phone with a very good price tag of $450. Hi, Future Mick here. This is the Pixel 6a, and when I made that video, it was on sale for its retail price, which is $450. But right now, as of shooting this video, mid-November, it is actually on sale on Amazon for a little bit less, and it's on sale on the Google Store for a lot less. I think it's about $299 before tax. So yeah, back to the video. Yeah, let's get to unboxing this very small box. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a super quick unboxing. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, and there she is. This is the charcoal color. It has that two-tone color. All right, so you get a darker shade of gray, and this is like a lighter shade of gray. Can I just say how small this box is and how little protection it has, really? But yeah. Okay, so this is the phone. We'll put this aside. So you get a USB-C to USB-A adapter. Always welcome. You get a singular charging cable, and I'm guessing some documentation. A SIM card remover. That actually looks really cool. This looks very different. And in this little box thingy, yep, just documentation that we're never gonna read. Let's just leave that there. Right, let's take this off. Ooh, that looks nice. You get some nice slim bezels. So Google did something that's pretty interesting, kind of similar to what Apple did with their iPhone SE. They put in their flagship chip into their budget phone. So that's the same case here with the Pixel 6a. So the glass back isn't actually glass, but it feels like glass and it looks like glass, but this is actually plastic. On the left side of the phone, you do get the SIM card slot. On the right side, you get your volume rocker and the power button. You get a center punch hole for the front camera. On the bottom, you get your USB-C port and two speakers. This USB-C port will support up to 18 watts of charging. And yeah, I think that's pretty much that. You get two cameras on the back, but you get that bar that looks exactly the same on the 6 and 6 Pro. Okay, so this is not a cheap feeling phone, which is great because it has like aluminum sides and that glass, kind of like glass feeling back. So that's great. All right. Okay, welcome to your Pixel. Get started. Set up my fingerprints. So I did hear that this fingerprint reader isn't the best. Like they say it's really slow, and I want to see if that is true. So one of the main reasons why I've always wanted a Pixel phone is for that stock Android experience. My only other experience with Android devices is with Samsung phones. So yeah, but the question is why, right? Why would you want to buy Google's mid-range smartphone in 2022? For me personally, it's the fact that it has the exact same brains chipset, that's a better term, as found on the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro. So you're not compromising any kind of performance there, right? And the fact that it has the exact same design as the Pixel 6 and 6 Pro as well. We've seen kind of the same thing in Apple where they put the A53 Bionic in the iPhone SE, but the iPhone SE looks like the iPhone 8 from 2018. So this is nice because it looks like a very modern day phone in 2022. It looks exactly like the Pixel 6 with that camera bar. So yeah, very happy about that. This is known to have very good battery life as well. Google is saying that it will last up to 24 hours, so that's great as well. But it does have a few setbacks that a lot of people are complaining about. One of the biggest ones is the display. So you get a full HD display, right? This is an OLED screen and it has a refresh rate of 60 hertz. And a lot of people seem to be pissed off by the fact that it's only 60 hertz. When did we start demanding that every gadget be 120 hertz? I get that it's nice, but I definitely think that it is a luxury and not a need. And honestly, just scrolling through this, I downloaded Twitter just to see what it would look like to scroll really fast. And honestly, it looks fine. It looks smooth, okay? It doesn't look bad at all. And this is coming from somebody who uses a ProMotion display on their iPhone 13 Pro. I use a Tab S8 Plus with a 120 hertz display, and I use a MacBook Pro 14, which also has a ProMotion display. And this 60 hertz does not look choppy, it looks smooth. It's fine. Like, really, it's not a big deal. I also really like the overall size of this phone, because it's 6.1 inches, so it's like just right for the one-handed experience. Great for people with smaller hands. Another complaint would be no headphone jack. So I don't care anymore, honestly, at this point. If they remove headphone jacks from everything, like, I'm so used to it, I'm so desensitized to it that it's fine. That Dell XPS 13 Plus in the back doesn't have a headphone jack either, and I've moved on. It's fine. Let's test out the speakers real quick. Let's play one of my videos so I don't get copyright striked or anything. This is from my latest Tab S8 video. And a full SD card slot, but it also comes with an HDMI port. So you can easily hook up your Tab S8 to a TV or a monitor. Okay, so it gets pretty loud. That was max volume. Sounds okay. But let's compare it to the biggest competitor in the game, the Galaxy A53. I've had this phone for over a week now, and I've been using it as my just like social media phone. You know, I'm just like scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, and it's been great. But these two phones have the exact same price tag of $449, which is mid-range, you know, but these are two great phones, but they're also very different phones. And that's because on the A53, you get the Exynos 1280 chip, which has been said to be quite slow, right? It's not the best. You get 6 gigabytes of RAM, you get 128 gigabytes of storage, but the display here is really, really good. You get a Super AMOLED 120 hertz display. And after using it for a few days, I can say that it really is a good experience. Just using it, just scrolling on it. So far, I haven't really seen any kind of stuttering with my use, but yeah. But on the Pixel 6a, you get the Google Tensor chip, which again is a flagship chip. You get 6 gigabytes of RAM as well, and you get 128 gigabytes of base storage. So on the Pixel 6a, you get a flagship chip, but a mediocre display. And on the Galaxy A53, you get a great display, but a mediocre chip. So yeah, like I said, two very different phones, but with the same price tag. So it's kind of more of like, what do you prioritize, right? Is it the screen or is it the processor? In terms of camera specs, the Pixel 6a does kind of lose a little bit on paper, but I still am very excited to see how well the Google Tensor chip is going to hold up in terms of processing the videos and photos. But overall feel and look is definitely going to go to the Pixel 6a. It feels a lot more premium because of that almost glass back design compared to the just plastic feeling back on the A53. But yeah, so far that's pretty much my initial impressions of the Pixel 6a. So far so good. I like it. I like the form factor and size. I like the look and feel. Really excited to use this kind of like stock Android software, customizable. Very excited to try that out. So yeah, stay tuned. I will be making lots of camera videos on this, just a little heads up. But yeah, that is pretty much that for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.